So the Think Liquid framework and Now Is Gone really entails 5 different parts of the framework. The first part is all about pausing and assessing. Something happens, we're in reaction mode. Let's move into response mode. Is this serious? Do I need to do anything about it? The second one is when you have a major issue and it's going to force you to change, often we'll fight that. And so the second portion here is about surrendering, accepting it, and understanding that you're going to have to do something a little bit different. For some of us, this can be a real fight. This is where the change gets hard. The third part of the framework is about inventory. And this is really what you have and what you need, what's saleable and what needs to be let go. This doesn't have to be a major exercise. In fact, the more complicated you are about this, I would say more likely you're kind of just fighting the change. All right, the best part, Think Liquid. So this is where you solution and you look at possible methods of resolving the challenge or the need, if you would. And I think the most important part here is to be open to new ideas. Here you have to have some audacity. You have to accept that you might not have the exact answer, that you might need to experiment, that you may need to pivot again. So there's some vulnerability that comes with this, but what we have found in the current era of never-ending change, answers don't last very long. So being right is kind of like a waste of time. Finally, fifth, implement. Once you select a course, you should implement like water. So when you reach barriers, you should be willing to let go of the solution or adapt the solution to meet that barrier. Sometimes we realize we're on the wrong direction altogether and we have to go a different way. Whatever it might be, keep in mind your goals, keep in mind what your need is, and focus on that, and you should be successful. We gotta move out of I always have to have the right answer, and we have to move into an era where things move quickly, and when things move quickly, we need to change. So with that in mind, that's the Think Liquid framework. Register for my webinar, Think Liquid. It's on June 4th, the week of the Now Is Gone book launch. I hope you get the book. I hope you'll join me for the webinar, and thanks for your time.